died. I did the same shit.
What's going on, guys? Joe here.
Still Nate.
We're seeing who could spread their arm further and who gets their arm over the other arm as a sign of dominance in the gym.
So we're hitting legs today, actually.
We're hitting legs today.
That's why we got the Hoochie Mama Shorts 3000s on. All right. 5 inches, no more, no less. Ladies, learn.
Take notes. And if you're a guy, shop in the women's section.
Yeah.
Because that's where you can get the best shorts if you have a small waist and big legs.
All right, go.
Now, I'm not a doctor or nothing. And if anyone that's watching this is, I know you uneducated bastards probably are not doctors if you're watching our videos. But could someone tell me if a full tear for a ligament or a tendon is better than a partial tear? Because I kind of believe that it would be better to fully tear it so you don't have recurring tears in that same tendon that would just keep partially tearing and then eventually just get to a full tear anyways. I don't know. Unless that reattachment for a fake tendon would be weaker than even if you just partially tore a tendon. So if any of you are educated like this guy, please give me your opinion. Call me an idiot. I don't really care.
So like, in the sense of whether you want a partial tear or a full tear, like, I think in the sense of recovery wise, almost it would I don't want to say be easier or makes it like it would be the amount of pain you would be in. I think would be the same, but like a partial tear is harder to come back to because you start feeling like you have more function in like the muscle or the tendon than you actually does, and you risk re-tearing it. Whether as a full tear, like you're basically like that's it, game's over.
You know you have to get the surgery.
Yeah, you have to get the surgery, you have to get the, you know, all that good shit. Like that shit doesn't repair
and you're
on its own.
forced to sit out for months.
Yeah, like there is, you know, there's the long recovery period of you just basically doing nothing and atrophying to nothing, to then slowly rehabilitation, and then, you know, everything. There is no form of like compensation. That's it, you're done. So that's just my take on it. Obviously, like, I had a partial tear in my hamstring for a long time, and it took over a year of like rehabilitation and recovery because I kept just re-injuring it with how much I was trying to not. Like, am I thankful that it wasn't a full tear? Of course, absolutely, because I wasn't about to go surgery. But, you know, it's just
a lingering process.
Yeah, it's definitely lingering. Like, I couldn't sit for too long. I couldn't stand for too long. And, you know, this was college. So, like, I would get up in the middle of class, go stand in the back or some shit. So, that was that. And, you know, then I started running track again, and, you know, slowly or surely use the athletic trainers there, use their equipment to recover myself. I was also doing my practices for like PT and such for my degree. And like that was rehabilitating myself was my final project, quite literally. So yeah,
this guy's gotta always mention his degree, that he's so educated.
Ooh. Yeah,
You got a big brain on you, eh, guy?
I'm not gonna go into it about school.
You're the kind of guy that likes when you have a spotter on squats, or do you prefer to just have the safety bars because it's so heavy?
Either or, it doesn't really bother me. A spot is definitely nice if I'm trying to get myself past failure. But 9 out of 10 times, I've become accustomed to actually working out alone, contrary to what these videos might say, because I'm here with Joey. But no, I mean, the most important thing, and I never understand this, even for like literally anybody who's working out alone, I'd never get why people don't use the fucking safeties. That's what they're here for. All right. This shit is supposed to be there to catch you. All right, you're not gonna fucking dump it. Just simply, if you can't get up, ease yourself down back into the fucking squat, fall forward into the safeties. That's what they're there for. Right now, these are set a little bit lower because, if I'm be honest, I thought Joe is going to be doing a little bit more squats with me, but normally I have the safeties pretty high. I have them up to hip height.
Fuck is that supposed to mean?
I got long legs. I don't. My hips are like 2 inches above yours.
His legs
yeah,
go all the
so-
way up, boys.
Yeah. So fucking this is actually where my hip is, the top of my hip.
Really?
But yeah, 100%. So like I'm all leg, like dead ass.
Jesus.
This is where very top of my ilio. Oh fuck. Sacroiliac crest right here. Yeah. That's the very top of it.
There he goes again, dropping that Oakland education.
Yeah, but no, it's fine. We're just gonna go for a little easy 4 or 5 on this. I haven't squatted in forever, so we'll see how this feels. It's mainly all about form. If my form is dog, then my squat's gonna be dog. So. All right, one more. All right. See, nice and easy little 5. Wasn't too terrible. We'll try for 4 or 5 next round. See how that feels. Maybe get it for like a couple. But right now I'm doing everything beltless because I'm too lazy to walk the car for my belt.
So right now I have a bit of a sprain at the tibial attachment from my MCL. Goes right here, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I'm starting, I've been feeling a little bit of pain. So what I'm doing is about 2 weeks after resting it, doing few tibialis raises just to kind of strengthen anything around this area too, because I don't want my ACL in this area to have to compensate for this area being weak. So we'll see if we can build up a little bit of muscle around it. Come on. How many in total?
Just there and back. There is no total. Just there and back.
Just there and back.
The way I do it, both feet start behind the line. You don't finish until both feet cross the line. So whether it's this one or the one over there, if I'm crossing over, then guess what? You still have another lunge to get that foot over. And that's the end. Turn around, do the same thing back. The key point here is when I'm going down, I'm pushing my knee forward over my toe purposefully. When I come up, I'm not pushing through my heel, I'm pushing through my toe to just bring my torso up about halfway and then immediately into the next one so I can keep all the tension in the quads. I don't raise my torso up, I keep everything pushed forward to get that full quad in there. And yeah,
Roger that.
that's tiring. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Keep it just like that. All the tension in there. Get all the blood in there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, both feet cross the line. Both feet cross the line. Still got another. You got one more. Come on. Yes, sir. Fuck, man. I think this is 9.
We owe an explanation to all of our one fan
All of our one fan.
as to why this is such a low energy leg day.
Oh. It's fucking low energy because I'm tired. It's the end of the week. It's fucking. Well, technically, it's mid. Technically, we're 3 days into this split.
Keep hitting your shit.
But. Fucking. It's just. Legs is hard, mate. Legs is always hard. I can't. I'm gonna quote somebody, and I don't know who it is. This is not me saying this. It's whoever the fuck came up with this. But it's. You work out the rest of your body. You train legs. And that's the most realest shit I've ever heard. Because that is just 110% true. Like, every other thing, like, oh yeah, it burns, you push through it. With legs, it burns, and you want to do terrible things. So, like, this is 14. I have one more after this.
Speak for yourself. All I see is rainbows and butterflies when I do legs.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do see butterflies. Oh, my God. Oh, that's one leg down. But, like, yeah, it's just like we're just, I don't want to say we're cruising, because this leg day's still been, it's just a lot of volume. Not doing anything super heavy. It's just 12 to 15 reps. I'm over here fucking using 30 pounds for one leg extensions. So, I mean, just nice, slow and controlled, all the way up, all the way down. Nothing more, nothing less. Getting a nice tight squeeze at the top for about half a second, then just nice and easy, like 3 to 5 second eccentric. I've already lost count. I think this is 5.
Roll back the tape.
Whoa.
Sometimes I don't watch the whole film. Most of the time. I'd say 98% of the time I don't watch the whole film.
Yeah, that's a lot of film. I was like, the last one was 25 minutes, and I know for a fact there was fucking shit omitted.
I let it play on repeat on my TV while I'm doing other stuff.
No, I've watched it like 3, 4, 5 times just to see different stuff, just to see how we're doing, what we're doing, like what could be better. Like,
yeah, it's like rolling back the tape.
My voice in some of them sounds really fucking just weird. Not like bad audio, but just like the way that I speak.
I realized I laugh like a chipmunk. The wheezing one though.
Yeah.
So, ha 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 ha. We're gonna fix that.
I'm gonna do 2 more, because I think that's what I'm on, 13. Joey HD here, instead of 4K. Ooh, baby. Take a look at this fucking thing. You can actually see something in these legs. Look at that, lateralis, medialis, intermedialis. There's a 4th one, but I can never remember it because I'm terrible at my job.
The vastus medialis? Or did you already say that?
I already said that. Joey, can you explain to us why you're doing the left leg first like a fucking weirdo?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to explain that, but okay, look at this knee shake. That's what an unstable knee looks like, so that's telling me that I probably have a partial tear somewhere around there, most likely in the MCL. we discussed earlier. So I'm doing the left leg first so I can match the left leg with my right leg and not get uneven. So if I ever do decide to hop on a half natural stage, my left leg is not smaller than my right and they stay about the same size. Same proportion and symmetry.
And that is what we call proper rehabilitation.
Oh, maybe this one. Maybe it's not just unstable, maybe I'm just tired. This is how I reason with myself. You get a little fiber action. It's just the tan. I look like a wannabe Joe Aesthetics. I lost
It's
count.
an alien games, babe. There we go. Look at that fucking thing. Yeah. Look at all those fibers activating, fighting for their life. Keep that quad going.
Oh yeah. All right. So we just finished that low energy leg day. Look at those amber glasses on you.
Get a lot of compliments on it, actually. It was a good leg day. Nothing too big, nothing too exciting. Slight work. I failed 405, but held it in the deep stretch for at least a little bit, just to open things up. So, maybe next time. That was also, I think, like a second movement or third. I don't remember. Second, yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. The big difference between popping out from 90 than popping out from ass to grass. So, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good workout, man. I'm cooked.
Yeah, we'll probably feel it 2 days from now. Doms.
More than likely. All right.
Peace.